Hi everyone, just thought I would share a few insights into some of the stuff I've been doing on my personal swing recently for anyone that's interested. I'm on the same journey as a lot of you guys, trying to work away at my swing. These two swings are old swings. One on the left in the blue jumper, this is from February 2016. And you'll see some similarities to this swing on the right, which is May 2017. So this one's this year. But you'll see, both of these motions are really similar. This is kind of me. Get the club head kind of behind me here at this time in the swing. Kind of take it up. Here's my kind of killer move there. Get super steep. This is the bit that really bugs me. Get super steep here. Get super aggressive with my lower body, knees and body's really kind of firing there. You'll see a similar kind of look over here on the right hand side from this year. Super steep. Not so aggressive with my lower body, but really steep at this kind of time in the swing. Don't like that at all. When I use my body track, my pressure mapping system, I have quite a considerable backup through impact, where I have to kind of hang back to get this club shallowed out. So don't like that at all. My poor shots, I'm a poor ball striker, I would say. I hit quite a lot of thin shots and quite a lot of fat and heavy shots. I don't feel I can just go ahead and pivot through the ball from this kind of delivery. I feel I have to kind of stall, and then it's just all about timing as to whether I can hit a decent shot. Now, what I've done is I have asked a friend of mine to take a look at my golf swing for me. He's a golf coach. I find the hardest swing to look at is my own swing. Some of these principles that I've added into my kind of new motion, I'm kind of working with customers on a daily basis, but I just didn't really see it in my own swing. So I find it really hard to look at my own swing, but I think you're going to see some pretty significant changes. Okay, so the first change we've made, I'm trying to get a little bit more rotation in the early part of the swing through my pelvis and through my thorax, through my upper body, and I'm trying to let my hand path come in a little bit more. Okay, so I'm trying to let my hand path come this way a little bit more as I rotate my body, which is helping me to keep the club head a little more in front of my hands at shaft parallel, which some golf coaches call P2. Okay, and I would also like, I've actually had it a little bit better than this, I'd also like my left arm to be a little bit closer to my pivot, to my body at this time. That's got away from me a little bit there, but at kind of P2, when shaft's parallel, you can see quite a considerable difference there in how I've swung back. Look at the difference in rotations through my pelvis, and clearly you can see a difference in the geometry of where the club is. Now that's going to help me a little bit later on in the swing. Okay, so look at the difference in how I now load or set this club shaft up. Okay, for me there's considerable improvement there in how I've loaded and set the shaft. I've also got the club's face a little stronger at this kind of time in the swing also. When I move this to the top of the swing, As a result of what's gone before, my right arm structure is a little bit better, so it's more underneath and the alignment of it is better. Apologies, just take that back. Compared to my right arm structure here, got a much deeper pelvic rotation. So really liking how I've been able to kind of load the shaft and load the backswing there. Now this is the killer move that really frustrates me, how steep and vertical I get. This was a little off-speed shot, so I was actually just messing around with this a little bit. This one on the right. So loving that position there. And then I'm trying to do something a little bit different with my wrists in transition. Trying to just widen my wrist alignment a little bit, my right wrist in transition. And you can see a clear difference in that shaft pitch. Now this isn't the finished article, as I say, this was a little off-speed shot to try and help me get my feels. But you can clearly see a difference in the shaft pitch. You know, I've overdone that a little bit, but wow. Okay, so from here on the right, I can just go ahead and just pivot through the ball. I think I've got a couple of swings which are more kind of normal speed. No, again, that's another kind of off speed shot. Liking this one, which is pretty good. Still think this is off speed. Just improve the quality of this a little bit for us. My next task is to try and get this motion to happen at my normal speed, with normal pace, so I don't have to think about it quite as much. That's work in progress, but loving P2 there. Much better set at P3, lead arm parallel. Face is a little bit stronger. Shaft is definitely lined up better. Decent top of the backswing. Right arm is better. And then this is my key move. And away she goes. Just thought I'd share, guys. Leave any comments, and love to know what you think.